Welcome to Podcasting from Beyond the Grave with a diverse selection of figures.
Yes,
We've got all kinds of people.
We got Usagi Yojimbo. I believe that's a NECA. Is that? I think NECA did that. Yes, that is a NECA figure. Good job buying a NECA figure, Donnie.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
And we got
Hellboy, made by 1000 Toys. This is the first I've ever brought of any of their product. And it's Hellboy, so I had to get that.
and I bought Papa Emeritus the Fourth,
From Super 7!
Super 7 Ghost Cardinalcopia when he finally ascended to role of Papa for the Impera album cycle tour.
Wow.
So yeah, we got a little
Comics, and rock and roll.
Yeah. So what we got first, you think, gentlemen?
I'm really curious what Hellboy looks like. Let's
All right.
open up Hellboy.
Let's do that. So Hellboy, for me, I love Mike Mignola's artwork, so that's one. His writing style is fantastic. It makes you want to research and know more about folklore and whatnot. This is a 6-7 inch line from 1000 Toys. He does come with some soft goods. Very nice box with some artwork. We have an extra sword.
Oh wow, he's really cool.
Wow.
We have horns.
That's on his shirt there.
He's got
Oh, he's
more of comic art.
got himself on his shirt. That's cool.
It's like those old Halloween costumes.
Yeah, that's
He's
cool.
got his cross on his belt and a horseshoe for good luck. And
We got a soft tail to put on. We have one of his big guns.
Yeah.
I think this was damn it, there was a name. The Submariners.
Is that the one that had to put the big thing in there? The
Big bullets.
big bullets to shoot the big creatures with the tentacles.
We've got a holster to put said big gun in here. We've got an alternate head in which to put his true devil horns.
Oh, they got that on there too. Oh, that's cool.
I love the hand on this because you don't really get many figures that will have in the Hellboy that will have a articulated hand.
Red right.
he's got a holster. Looks like the holster just...
And I'm guessing none of you guys have ever read Hellboy.
I've read Hellboy. I've got the Chain Coffin and other stories.
I haven't read it, but I know that I have thumbed through enough of your books, and this guy's you have a book with a bunch of his artwork in it.
Oh, yeah.
From the Hellboy series, I want to say.
That's one of the big things that drew me, his art styling at the time. And then Hellboy has to constantly file his horns down or they get long.
Yeah, the only thing I really know, as in anything about it, is just the movies and the animated cartoon they came out with. Yeah,
which
there was a couple.
those are really good.
Them are very good,
Zero,
yes.
I appreciate what he did. He did really good with trying to bring Hellboy to life. The first series that I ever read was The Conquering Worm.
Look at that
Which
face.
is fantastic. But I wanted a really nice Hellboy figure. I had one that was pretty decent. He did come with the soft goods. It was like the Days. I don't remember what.
The real big one, right? It was
Well,
like
there
a big.
was one big one that I think I finally gave to you.
Yeah, because I was gonna
based
say
off
that's
the
the
movie.
based off the movie. I still get that.
But
thing.
there was another comic version that had a soft goods cape that I've still got somewhere. But I wanted to check out this toy company and see what they made.
And 1,000 was it?
1,000 toys.
1,000 toys. Well, I know I like that sword. That's really cool.
Yeah.
And that's just nice. I like, look how it looks like it's been filed down. It's really cool. And I like that he's wearing his own shirt. And it favors the artwork.
Yeah, the belts are great. He's got some doohickeys, this holster pins into there. Sort of. That'll be a later time. Oh, the head came off really easy.
I seen that. There you go. I like that when that happens. Oh, there you go. That's cool.
Usually, if he gets too close to his father, his horns grow very easy. And we all know who his dad is.
Let me get back in focus there. He's got a cool face. But the t-shirt's cool. And the big belt and the
Got the hood
chain.
teats.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Alright, he's cool looking. What's got going on? Right.
Yeah, I used to think whenever he came out that those were goggles on his head.
Yeah, I can see that.
Let's move to the other side of the spectrum with Usagi Yojimbo. And Donnie, you bought this on a whim, didn't you?
So, well, alright, yes I did. So, there's a little sad story to this. I feel like it was sad. So, this little fella's been sitting out in this Walmart out in, what was it, that county, oh shit, Beaver Dam, Kentucky. Alright, out there in the sticks. And a little bitty Walmart out there. Well, I gotta go out there and visit old parents every now and then, and I was out there, I was looking around the Walmart, and there was like 2 of them on the shelves. So I was like, oh, that's cool, I haven't seen that at another Walmart. Well, 6 months go down the road, and it's still sitting there, the only one. Every time I go in there, it's lone wolf. It just, felt sorry for the little guy.
So he's a rescue toy?
He's a rescue toy. I feel sorry for him. He
Was
grabbed my heart, and I was
So
just
he
like,
he was the only toy in the section.
and the only one that was been there for 6 months. I mean, no, there was other toys,
Okay.
but he's lone by himself. Everybody else that he started off with is gone.
Everyone else got adopted.
All my brothers and sisters have gotten adopted.
So I was like, I gotta get him.
Yeah,
So
he needs some
he
sips.
didn't have a price on him. I went and asked the little lady at the counter. I was like, how much is this little fella? And she told me. I was like, it didn't matter. I'm getting him anyway. And she laughed, and well, I brought him home. So I remember I had the Ninja Turtle version of this action figure when I was a kid in the 80s. You remember?
How much was he?
This guy was $30. I was like, well, I didn't care. I had the extra money, and I felt sorry for the little dude. But I didn't know much about it. I was like, I know I've seen the artwork.
Well, tell us about him. Who is he?
Well, he's a ninja. He's like a samurai rabbit, and he started off in another book, and eventually he's made his way to the Ninja Turtle world, and he makes appearances fighting alongside the Ninja Turtles. Because, like I said, I remember having. It looks totally different, but it's the same rabbit.
Well,
He's
he's had a more of a shogun or a samurai cloak at one time, didn't he?
Yes, this is just like from I guess a concept art from a book or something. Because like I said, he is a comic book character.
And this is the space version
Yeah.
of him. And that is his spacesuit. He
and
does have a space helmet.
I want to say the artwork that they do in the books are black and white. So this is
Right.
why he's in.
Kind of like the original turtle stuff, right?
Yeah, and I just thought he was neat looking. The color. I mean, the detail in it I thought was really neat.
Is he what?
Just looking at him in the box. I mean, look at that face. That's pretty cool.
Who's that team? Eastman and Laird? Is that?
Yeah.
Are they the ones who did him?
Maybe.
So if y'all know some stuff in the comments, leave us and let us know more about them. But I know them from a little bit of the what I remember in the old Ninja Turtle.
If you're sitting there and you're just like, oh my God, how can they not know anything about Usagi
You'll start
Yeah, no,
using
because he does have a big fan following.
Yeah.
I do know
So
that.
what's up with this little robot Brontosaurus?
Looks like I said, I don't know. I just feel sorry for the little guy. So whatever he's got is just a plus, man, for real. But I thought he was cool looking, and well, frankly,
I'm glad you rescued him.
I just had to have him, right? I mean, look at him. I almost see him with the helmet on. Someone put the little.
I've never heard of a toy bought out of pity before.
You haven't bought a Lando Calrissian because you felt sorry for him?
Actually, no. I have not.
I have.
Did you really?
Man, you know, I'm sorry, but you've seen Toy Story once or twice. You know, you kind of
You want to save them all.
you don't want them going to the fire, man. I mean,
By the fire, you mean Ollie's.
yeah. I mean, what do you think happens after Ollie's, right? I mean,
Yeah.
the
Fire
big,
sale.
big inferno in the sky, right?
I
I
guess.
think this
I guess
might go on.
the Eternals
No.
and Wakanda Forever may find out. At Ollie's.
No, they're going to be buried out in the desert with the E.T. Atari game.
There you go. Okay. Has he got any samurai swords or anything with him?
Well, he does have a very short samurai sword, and looks like we got some space knives, some space guns.
Well, that's a
No,
close.
see, I did see the gun. I thought the gun looked cool.
He's got closed fist hands. So we need to.
Let's see what's going on down here. Oh, you did put the helmet on him?
He's got the helmet on.
Yeah, that's what I said. You did put the helmet on. Looks good. Oh, that's cool.
It does look good.
And there's the
Is
other.
this a feather?
Yeah.
It might be like a
Oh no!
sword slash.
It is
or-
a sword slash.
Oh yeah, or it's a power up. It's a shing.
It's not a feather. He's got some hardware here though. Look at that. He's strapped.
Looks like some Rob Liefeld guns.
Yeah.
Big old, yeah. Surprised he ain't got a big bunch of patches all over him, right?
And he's got.
But I like the little pencil where it looks like little ink marks, you know, where they was
Even though
inking
it's
them.
still very simple, there's a lot of detail in it.
Yes.
And of course, NECA makes badass action figures.
That's really cool. And like I said, yeah, he just looked too fucking cool to pass up. I was just like, and he's black and white. I've seen some of the turtles. I know we've talked about this on one of the other episodes. They do put out a lot of turtle stuff, but the ones I've seen like this with the black and white,
Yeah, those are kind of cool looking.
them are really cool. Yeah, I thought so too.
Maybe this should inspire you to look up the comics and like why does he have this little dinosaur?
I did. That's why I said he's.
Oh.
I mean, I haven't actually looked at this particular.
That's what I meant. Like this particular version.
Yeah.
We need to know.
I was just trying to look up.
Yeah,
and-
we need a book report.
All right. Well,
Does anybody out there know? Like,
please let us know. We will do a.
And do you feel sorry for action figures not being bought?
Right.
When they're
And I know I ain't the only one. I'm sure I've done this before, but I can't just remember
well,
exactly
they
when
had
right now. But
eight different Jin Ursos that were from Rogue One at Big Lots, but Big Lots closed down before anyone bought them. So I guess they went to liquidation heaven, right?
liquidation heaven.
So
Somewhere in a third world country.
there's little kids with lots of Jin Ursos. Rogue One's a beloved movie, but the merchandise just didn't sell that well.
Yeah, it's because everybody died.
Well, and just the figures didn't look that great.
Although I
either.
did get a K2SO.
I actually saw they re-released that Commander Krennic figure.
Yeah.
He's got a better head on him now, but it's still that same shitty figure.
Yeah.
I'm just like, no.
All right.
all right, now
Going further down the rabbit hole.
Now-
for the main.
Now we're on the square, on the level.
On the pulse.
On the pulse for sure. This is very
Because
modern for us. Well, actually,
we are going to the Skeletor in July.
yes, we are. We are going to
It's
see.
really exciting.
Yes, we're going to have a great time. This new album has been really awesome. What I've heard of it, Brad could probably tell you a lot more than I could, but
I've listened to it for every day since it came out.
this action figure, the color on that jacket, I can't get over it. That's
And I wasn't sure if I was going to open him. We are going to keep the box, so we're going to be more careful. So
we'll get the knife then. Be delicate. He over here. We're gonna be careful. Look like you're going.
No, yeah, the box is fine.
There you go. All right. No boxes with harm in the made of this video. So that's good.
Because Super 7 make it easy. You can put the figures back in the box.
Yes, and that's a box you want to keep.
For sure.
So now we got. Looks like there's more tape on it. Yeah. Okay.
So that's a good sign when they put them in there good.
Yeah.
Oh, look at
So
that.
here
He's got the
is
cape.
here's the papal robes.
Oh,
Since
the
they
layers even.
elected, is it called a papal robe?
Yeah.
I believe so. A cassock.
You got the little G emblem on it.
We got the crucifix.
And look, is that Velcro? Yes, it is. It's like a Velcro. Open it, and it's got a wire in there so you can fold it, and the shine in the light where it's that metallic blue. Oh, that's awesome.
I had pre-ordered this guy and waited a long time to get him. So what we got?
Oh yeah, there he goes.
So because Tobias Forge is a human being after all, he usually starts off the set sometimes in the full regalia, but then as the show goes on, he loses it. He only does anymore usually one or two songs in the full robe, and then gets down to the sparkly jacket so he can do the rest of the show like that.
Can you hear the thunder?
But I think
That's where you go with it.
oh, he's got his microphone too.
Yeah,
So he can preach.
that's right.
Yes.
Don't lose it.
Microphone
Don't
came
lose
off.
it in the shag carpet. Oh!
Don't ever to be seen again.
Well, he does come with several hands. I thought that was really cool because I'm sure some of them can hold a mic.
And some are just for gesturing.
Yeah.
Gesturing.
Now, you think they'll make the rest of the band?
Well, Super 7 has made some of the other band people in their reaction line.
They have. That's
Yeah.
cool. All right. I want to see.
It's like the mask that you have, Brad. Is it the metal-looking mask?
Well, we've got a few of them on the wall over here. They've made just the other ghouls and Papa's 2 and 3 in just the reaction line. But this is the ultimates. I believe they've done Papa 1 and 2 in ultimate form.
Yeah, I think you've missed out on those.
I did, and now they're really expensive. But that's okay, because we got Papa 4, and I got number 5 on pre-order.
It looks cool.
Now look at this. He looks... I will always think he looks coolest with the
With all of it.
with the, what do they call the hat? A mitre, or
I call it a Pope hat.
yes. This is the first Swedish Pope.
Come on, you gotta put it all on him. Gonna be hard to want to put him back in the box now. Because he won't fit in the box with all his puppets.
Like Pope stuff. Can you hear the thunder?
This would be when he's singing "Call Me Little Sunshine." And if you see the performance that Jimmy Kimmel showed, right? It was, to me, it was like the creepiest. It was done on location, like Jimmy Kimmel introduced the band from this undisclosed location, and it was really, to me, one of the creepiest looking live performances they've ever done. We started getting the Goulet backup singers.
Turn him around. Show the other.
Yeah, I want to see, because like I said, this whole cape thing here, it depends on how the light hits. It got some really cool glow in it, and the colors and the paint is just really on point. It's all shiny in the right spots.
It would be interesting to see another toy company
And I mean,
take a stab at that.
and look, that is some great detail on that. That is.
Slide that back in the box. The box can go back up on the fridge.
Turn on with these microphones.
And I think he's going to hang with Rob Zombie and Alice Cooper over here on the shelf.
Oh yeah, he's got to be with the rockers, right? He's just a shot rocker of his.
This is
Right.
interesting, Donnie. I don't know if you knew this. So on the new album, there's a song called what's it called? Miscilla Amori, right? Which sounds a lot like Love Gun, like in Latin, right?
Okay.
And Tobias was talking about, and in the chorus he actually uses the phrase "love rockets," which is really cheesy and funny, right? Love rockets. So they're asking Tobias about his influences in music and everything, and one of the first albums he ever got was Love Gun by Kiss. So clearly that's like some kind of an homage.
Well, I mean, you gotta admit, you can't not think of the imagery and
Yes.
the right, the paint, the whole the get up and all.
Beetlejuice, the cold Beetlejuice.
They have definitely put their mark on
Jesus.
pop culture history for sure. And this is just going to the next level. I like goes
And
to
we also have some cold Beetlejuice cans.
Oh,
if
there you go.
anybody wants to crack open a cold,
Quite the flavor.
a
You would-
haunted apple Fanta from last Halloween.
Okay, yep. Haunted apple is for sure.
Well, here, let's gather them all up here. Or
This is a real motley crew of
we
You
get
can go to space, you can go to hell, but you're still gonna rock and roll.
yeah, we get some Hellboy wearing his own shirt. I love that. You got Ghost rocking out with his microphone. We get the space rabbit with a little dinosaur right there.
yeah. So
Get yours today.
it's living your best life.
This is living it right. This is what you call your midlife crisis.
Spice up your shelf today.
Character
Leave it.
mother says.
I tell you what, there you go. Out of these three in the comments,
Yeah. Which one do you like best?
which one would you have bought for
That's
yourself?
not fair. Everybody's
No.
gonna go like, go.
No, which one would you have bought for yourself? Would you have felt sorry for the rabbit and bought him? Or would you have just had to have the papa?
Or
Or
would you
would
rather be a true collector of comics and other paraphernalia about Hellboy?
and buy Hellboy? So leave in the comments which one
Yeah,
would you
let
have
us know
bought out
which
of
one
this.
you like best, or if you hate them all.
Or-
Yes, please.
Yeah,
I
let us
really
know
wanna
that
know
too.
that.
Yeah, because you may have looked at that and like, I won't pay nothing on that. Couldn't give me that piece of plastic.
Yeah.
But that rabbit there, though, man, that'd be cool, man. That'd be cool. And I don't like the devil, so I don't know. All right, come back and see us, please.